Let's bring in Newt Gingrich, Fox News contributor, former Speaker of the House, former GOP presidential candidate. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You have a lot of experience, so we wanted to bring you on to talk to you about tomorrow. Tomorrow is, what do we call it, mini Super Tuesday?
Yes, exactly.
How important is this for Bernie?
Yep. Well, I think it's enormously important. If he loses Michigan, which I think now he's likely to, I think it's almost the end of his campaign because he desperately needs to prove that he can make a comeback. Michigan is a state where he shocked Hillary Clinton in 2016. And if Biden can hold on and carry Michigan, I think it's pretty hard to see where Bernie really, he can get 35, 40% of the delegates. It's very hard to see how he gets to a majority if he can't carry Michigan.
Yeah, but Mr. Speaker, when you look at Bernie and Joe Biden, and they're going to be together on the debate stage on the 15th, beware the Ides of March. You know, when you see Joe Biden, and he says the things that he says, and then you see him up against Bernie Sanders, and clearly he's a Democratic socialist. But a lot of people are going to be going, wait, that's Joe Biden? I kind of forgot about all those little quirks and gaffes that he has nonstop.
No, I think people just discount it. I think, just as the people who love Donald Trump discount all of his tweets, the people who've decided Biden is their future, he may say, let's go out and vote on Super Thursday, or he may forget entirely the opening of the Declaration of Independence. I mean, the number of gaffes he's made is sort of amazingly unending. But people just kind of shrug it off and say, oh, that's just Joe. He's a good guy. He's got a big heart. May not have a big brain, but he's got a big heart. And so he's kind of the big heart candidate. And if you want somebody who's, good old Uncle Joe, he really means well. And I think from the standpoint of a hardline anti-Trump person, who, if they think that Sanders is too radical, then Biden is all they got left. And they prefer Biden with all of his mistakes to President Trump. So I think that's what's carrying him right now.
Yeah, he didn't win Super Tuesday. Everybody else left, giving everybody no option. And Bernie Sanders isn't an option. Either you're all in, and it's a small percentage, or Joe Biden, and that's really it.
No, I think you put it very well. I was really struck that as weak as Biden is, and then he is, if you watch all those various goofs, it's sort of amazing. As weak as he is, he wasn't as weak as the rest of them. And that's really an amazing comment on what's happened to the Democratic Party. The movie Dumb and Dumber reminded me that this is kind of weird and weirder. And that's what the Democrats have gotten down to.
All right, so you were asked to do to contribute to this series on Hillary Clinton, where she talks about herself, and we look at her career and other people around him. Newt,
this is an American politician.
Brian left Siri.
He leaves the Siri on all the time.
Should I keep going?
Yeah, don't bother.
Okay.
So, Newt, the director of the series revealed this. When you were apparently asked to be in the series, and Newt Gingrich first said no diplomatically in writing. Then I was able to reach him on a cell phone, and he said, I'd rather stick a needle in my eye than sit down for an interview about it. Is that true?
I don't know. It doesn't quite sound like me because I'm not big on sticking needles in my eye. But I think the underlying principle, I couldn't imagine anything less desirable than to talk about Hillary Clinton. Personally, I think and I wouldn't have anything positive to say about her. So, I'm pretty happy not to have done the series. They certainly got a fair amount of news out of it. People, there's a brief flurry of maybe she'll be the nominee when they get to the convention, which I think is impossible. But my view is that she's the past. There's no point in our litigating the past, and we ought to just move on. And so it depends on exactly what the producer said to me, but I may have said something flippant or smart aleck.
Well, you may not have wanted to take part in the series, but I think Brian's device did. When you said series, it thought it was serious.
It sounded like it was serious. And it sounded like I was talking to Siri on my iPad. I would throw everyone off. So big mini Tuesday states.
It's doing it again.
Idaho, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, North Dakota, and Washington. And everyone's going to focus on Michigan. Thanks, Newt.
Thanks, Newt. Good to see you.
Good to be with you.